Meanwhile, at the Grand Empire in the recording studio, Josh was checking the equipment sound. And as Nicole came in, and Josh returned and saw Nicole there. Nicole, this isn't a bad time, is it? Of course not. How long you been here? Well, I decided to stay for a while, even though since we last talked. Speaking of which, I was hoping we can do that. Fine. Let's go in the conference room. And as Nicole and Joshua went, I left the studio room. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Aaron's office, Will's looking out the window till Kristen came in and closed the door. Just as Will turned and saw Kristen there, and as he went to where she is. We need to talk. This isn't a good time, Kristen. I can't hide this. Can't hide what? After what happened recently, honestly, I don't know there's a future for you and I. Meanwhile, in the waiting room, Joseph's waiting till Patrick Olivia came to where he is, and as Joseph got up and faced him. I heard it happened. How is he? So far, Gwen told my mom and I that my dad's in a coma due to the poisoning. Seriously? Are you saying yeah? Somebody want my dad dead, and I think I have a funny feeling I know who. Meanwhile, in the conference room, Notice Willie Jordan's waiting till Karen's Lee Susan came in and closed the door. And Jordan saw and got up and came to where Susan is. It's done, but we have a problem. We can't afford any more problems. Joseph is still alive. Wait, he didn't drink his orange juice? Then who did? Meanwhile, outside the Bayside Diner, Adam's waiting till Isabella came to where he is, and he saw her. Hey you. Hey yourself. And as they hug each other and pull back. I got your text to me at the diner set up. Yeah, I was hoping we can come here first before you fly to wherever you're going. Thank you. No problem. Anyways, we have a lot to catch up on. Actually, this is not gonna take too long. What do you mean by that? I'm gonna be leaving town for a while. Meanwhile, at the Grand Manor, Hannah came in the bathroom and began heading to the hall towards her and Ryan's room and went in and sat in the bed just as Ryan came in and Hannah's seat, and as Ryan closed the door and came to where his wife is. Hey, what the hell is going on, Hannah? I've been calling and texting you. I'm sorry. I just need to be alone for a while. And as Ryan sat down in the bed next to his wife. Are you sure you're okay? Meanwhile, at the Preston Rich Manor in the living room, Annie's pouring another glass of brandy. Just as Vanessa came in the room, and Annie turned and saw her. Is there occasion? And as Vanessa came to where Annie is. Simple. I'm about to have everything I need, despite of the loss. What kind of loss? My marriage with Scott is over. Meanwhile, at the Grand Empire in Joshua's office, Nicole and Joshua came in, and as Joshua closed the door, and as they went and sat on the couch and faced each other while talking. First thing I want to say is, I truly love what you and I share very much, and I'll very much do it again if I have to. Truthfully, after what happened with Gwen, I don't know if I could move forward in my life, but I did, with me, and that was wrong of me, cause I was still kinda hoping that Gwen and I know. Why didn't you say something? I wanted to give you both closure. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Aaron's office, Will and Kristen are talking. I don't understand. What do you mean there's no future between us? Look, it's complicated wrong. Look, Kristen, I get it. But for you to you don't understand, then make me understand. What's the real reason you want to walk away from this? You came to me at a bad time. You mean when you were with Michael? Look, no, I don't think you do. I ruined my marriage once again, just like I did last summer when I cheated him with me. You and I were at a bad place. Plus, I know you and I can finally be happy instead of hurting people. Michael wasn't the only person who got burned. We just want to end things between us once and for all. Meanwhile, in the waiting room, Joseph, Patrick, and Olivia are talking. Who is it? I can't be certain, but I intend to find out. Do you think it's a strike from the Collins? For what's been going on, I really don't know, but what's strange is my mom's been acting different since she was captured. Dude, don't you think you're overreacting? Seems to let you into your lives. Yeah, I know. But this vibe I'm getting, something's not right. You know what? He might be right on this. Meanwhile, in the conference room, Karen Julie Susan and Mildred Julie Jordan are talking. Andrew S. Yes, my husband. He must have drunk it while Joseph and I were away on our phones. Look, if the boss will find out that you failed, it no matter. Because I have a backup plan that ensures my victory. And on the upside, now that I have insurance, Joseph will be dealt with in the end. And as Wayne, Linda came in with Chad, Stephanie, and Paul. And Karen Julie Susan and Mildred Julie Jordan saw. Why the hell is Joseph still alive? Slight mess up in plans, we can't afford any slip-ups. Not to worry, I have another one set in motion, so are these three in training? But don't worry, we have more players that's gonna join this game. Meanwhile, outside the Bayside Diner, Adam and Isabella are talking. Wow, I didn't realize I'll be back. I just need to sort what's happened. Did Rita try to stop? Yeah, she did. But I have to do this, because if I don't, I might do something to Frank. Just keep in touch with me. Oh well. Anyways, let's have a cuppa. I will, please. Besides, you have a jet on standby that can leave anytime. I just want you to spend some time with your sister, me. Alright. And as Isabel and Adam head inside the diner and went inside the booth. Meanwhile, across from them, Janet took her iPhone and started recording Adam and Isabella. Meanwhile, at the Grand Manor in Hannah and Ryan's room, Hannah and Ryan are talking. Hannah, you're not talking to some random stranger. This is your husband, the man you married for over 20 years, and I love you for every moment of it. That's good to know. And as Hannah leaned, began kissing Ryan and pull away. Look, I'm sorry if I had you worried about me, but losing John was more difficult than I let on. I get it. You and my dad had a great relationship. You know, for a second, I thought he would hate me. I'm glad he proved you wrong, because I love you so much. Meanwhile, at the Preston Rich Manor in the living room, Annie and Vanessa are talking. Wow, seriously? Your marriage is over? Oh, don't glow about it. I'm just saying, I'm surprised. Scott and I love each other, but things proved more harder than we had. You and him share twins. We're still gonna be parents, and there's no way we're gonna be a custody battle. So what now? I live my life to the fullest with my daughters. Oh, my sons, I keep forgetting. Hey, it's fine. With everything's been going on, who knows what. Thing is, I'm prepared for whatever Scott has to throw at me. And as Harold came in the room, and Annie and Vanessa saw. Your parents want to speak with you. Which one? Annie, what's going on? I'm doing whatever it takes to keep my family intact. Excuse me, and as Annie turned, I left the room. And as Vanessa looked at Harold. What is it? Do I need to know what's going on here? Meanwhile, at the Grand Empire in Joshua's office, Joshua and Nicole are talking. Thanks for that. No problem. Look, our papers should be here, and when they do, I'll let you know. And furthermore, I regret how I made it turn out, but I did love you in the process. I know. You will always love me, Josh, just like I love you too. And as someone knocked on the door and came in, and it's a lady, and Nicole and Josh saw her. There, Miss Graham. Alright, I'll be there in a minute. And as woman turned, I left the office. Nicole and Josh began turning each other and talking to each other. Well, I better go. And as Nicole got up and headed towards the door, Nicole stopped and turned and faced Joshua just as he got up and faced her. Thank you for stopping by. It meant a lot to me. And as Nicole nodded and turned and left the room. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Erin's office, Will and Kristen are talking. I know what you're doing. Really? Yeah, I do. You're running away just like your sister. Don't compare me to her. I just need a chance to figure out things, okay? You mean your soon-to-be ex-husband? Have you forgotten he's the father of my daughter? That's just make perfect sense. I'm going. If you really love me, then respect my choice and give me my space. I am not gonna give up on you, just so you know. And as Kristen got up and turned and left, but suddenly she felt a pain in her stomach. Ah! Kristen! And as Will got up and came towards where Kristen is. Meanwhile, in the waiting room, Joseph, Patrick, and Olivia are talking. Patrick, don't tell me that you think about it. Mildred's been very cautious. Plus, I noticed her acting out of the ordinary at the house. Plus, I saw her listening to us when we were talking at home. What if the both of you are wrong? And if not, it means my real mom could be in danger. And I'm gonna get some answers to what the hell's going on. Unless, wait, are you saying your dad wasn't supposed to be? If she was listening, that means she wanted to kill me to keep me quiet. Meanwhile, in the conference room, Wayne, Linda, Paul, Chad, Stephanie, Katie, Karen's really Susan, and Mildred's really Jordan are talking. As you all know, the real Karen and Mildred are here in Los Angeles. Oh, I know, which is why I set the perfect field in motion for a showdown. You know, I really like you better than Karen. Right. So, what are you gonna do? Leave him to me. Besides, I have Andrew, which may be the key to getting what I want. You know, you're right. Alright, go back and play to the voted right of Andrew, while the rest of us will move to plan B. And as Paul's iPhone rings, and he see who it is and answer it. Hello? Seriously? Alright, I'll be there. And as Paul hung up, you're gonna have to take a rain check on that, seeing you're in training. You all might wanna come, cause this involves you as well. Meanwhile, at the Bayside Diner, Isabella and Adam are talking. So you're gonna be on leave? I feel like I need this to pull myself together, cause Max and Leslie don't need to see me breaking down. Are you certain leaving's a good idea? When you feel yeah, but just so you know, I will always be there for you. So where you going? I don't know. I'm guessing probably Miami first, and I think I'll go from there. I see. So when you coming back? Probably near the end of the year, because I don't know what I'd do if I come face to face with Frank or Wayne. I know. I feel like killing them both. Well, anyways, I better be going. Can I come with you to officially say goodbye? And as they got up, and Adam took out his wallet and left 3 $20 bills on the table, and as he put his wallet up. Sure, but first, and as they came and hugged each other, and pulled back. I don't give a damn how old I am. I will always be your little brother. And I thank you for that. I love you. I love you too. And as Adam and Isabella begin walking away, meanwhile, Janet, who was recording them, stopped her iPhone and began calling someone. Yeah, it's me. I got everything I need. Meanwhile, at the Grand Manor in Hannah and Ryan's room, Hannah and Ryan are talking. I love you more than anything. I'll tell you what, why don't the two of us go on a vacation? To where? I was kind of thinking about Laguna Beach, just for the weekend. How soon can we go? We can go now if you like. Actually, I would love that a lot. And thank you for being the best husband who's there for me. I'm always gonna be there for you, Hannah. You know, why we're alone? Oh, and as they begin kissing each other. Meanwhile, at the Preston Ridge Manor in the living room, Vanessa's drinking her brandy. So her sister Annie came in the room, and Vanessa saw. What the hell's wrong with you? You need to see this now. Let me guess. More nude pictures of Scott on Instagram? Shocking, Vanessa, this is serious. Fine. And as Vanessa put her brandy down and got up and went out with Annie towards the back of the house. Meanwhile, outside in the back, across the lawn, next to the Preston guest house, Mimi is lying on the ground, lifeless in her own poor blood.